Hello everybody, this is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. Today we are going to work on a wrist corsage. It is that time of the year where everybody is getting ready for prom, and I thought I would give you a simple tutorial on how to make a wrist corsage using glue. Be sure to stay tuned and watch how I put this together. So we are going to start out with a wristlet. Now, wristlets come in lots of different styles. You do not have to use this elastic band wristlet. This is a very inexpensive band you can pick up from the craft store. I will say this is probably the most comfortable wristlet that you can buy. It's just elastic and it has a little disc that we usually put flowers on. The next tool you'll need is Oasis Floral Adhesive. So this is a type of glue. It's a cold glue used to glue flowers, for fresh flowers, on corsages. And so this glue you can pick up on Amazon, or you can pick it up from a company called Direct Floral. You may be able to find it at the craft store. I'm not positive about that. But Oasis brand floral adhesive is the best brand that I have found. So this is the brand that we like to use. And then you will have ribbon. So this is what we call corsage ribbon. It is a very narrow ribbon. We usually use a small narrow ribbon. You can use any color, any style. Most of them are not wired. When you pick up these ribbons, you can find them at your local craft store. Most of them are not wired. They may have like a little filament in the edge, but most of the time they're not wired. This is called a number 5. I am not sure, that's probably a number 3. It's just a very narrow ribbon. And then, of course, flowers of your choice. You can choose any types of flowers. Today we're going to use some ranunculus. This one is an older bloom, so you see a few of the petals coming off. I was just going to use this for an example. So I'm going to show you how to use a ranunculus and then a couple other flowers. So what I like to do to start is to take my bracelet. Now your bracelet is going to have, ours has where they've sewed the elastic together. And so I like to put where they sewed the elastic together, I like to put that on the top of this disc. So I just pull that seam right there on the top of the disc. That's where I'm going to glue my flowers. And then it's a solid piece of elastic on the back. I'm going to take that and I'm laying it right there on my desk. I'm going to open up my glue, and I am going to take a little bit of that glue and just run it right across that disc, just like that. Okay? You let that glue sit for just a second. It takes a little while for it to get tacky. I like to drop my glue right down into a vase. That just holds the glue up. So I just dropped it right down into this jar. That holds the glue up so it doesn't ooze out on your table. So I'm going to set that there in my jar. Next, what I'm going to do is I am going to tie my bow. Now I'm going to use some fun colors for this corsage. I'm going to use that beautiful orange ranunculus, and then I'm going to use some hot pink spray roses, which are those pink spray roses, and then we have some sweet little mini carnations. So you can really use just about anything. I'm going to tie a fun colorful bow out of this sparkly pink. So it's not a very large bow. You don't need something very large. So I'm going to take my ribbon. It is sparkly on one side and then it's just a satin on the other. Taking that ribbon, I'm going to make a loop, and then I'm going to twist, make a loop, twist, a loop. I'm going to do 3 loops on each side, I believe. Maybe 3 loops on one side and 2 loops on the other, but I'll show you. A loop, catch it, twist, a loop, catch, twist. I'm going to grab my scissors. There is my little bow. I'm going to take a piece of florist wire, and I am going to tie that bow off with my wire. And then you're gonna fluff your bow. So there's my simple little bow. I'm going to take some snips. I don't have any wire snips in my drawer, so I'm just going to take some regular snips and I'm going to snip that wire. Okay. And then I'm going to lay my bow right down into my glue. And you're just going to kind of hold it down. Now, it takes a little while for this glue to set up, so don't get overwhelmed. It's just a little bit time consuming with the glue because it doesn't want to, I mean, it's not real, it doesn't stick immediately like hot glue does, but it does hold way better than hot glue. So when working with fresh flowers, always use floral adhesive versus hot glue. Hot glue, the heat will damage your flowers. The cold glue will not. Okay, so there is our bow stuck to our wristlet. Next, I'm going to take my largest flower. I'm going to take this really beautiful orange ranunculus. Look at how pretty that bloom is. So, so pretty. I'm going to flip it over. Now, again, I am just using these older blooms for an example. We're just going to make just a pretty example. So I flipped it over just like that. I cut the stem completely off. I'm adding just a touch of glue to the back of that flower, which I added more than I needed to. And I'm going to flip it over and just set it right in the center of that bow. Now, I realize you can't see my bow much, but I didn't want a huge bow. So I'm going to let that sit for just a second. All right, so our ranunculus is just glued right down in the center. Next, we're going to come in with some smaller blooms. We're going to use some of these beautiful pink roses, pink spray roses. So I'm going to take and just cut off a few of the blooms. I'm just using my scissors and cutting off a few of those blooms. Now, you want to remove any of the petals that don't look pretty. Again, remember with the quality of your flowers, when you're working with a flower to wear, such as a corsage, you want the prettiest blooms that you can find. These are older blooms from our cooler that we're just playing with today. So if you see any bumps or bruises, you always want to make sure that you remove the petals that have bumps or bruises. So I'm just peeling them back, removing all those petals that might have any bumps or bruises. Now, it's not hurting this flower for me to remove those petals, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stem, I'm leaving it this length because when I hit it with glue, I'm going to tuck it in just like that. And that stem is going to give us the length that we need to tuck underneath that ranunculus. Again, I'm going to take my glue here. I am going to run just a little touch of that glue right down that stem. Whoops. And I am going to lift up my petals and tuck that rose right down underneath. I'm going to take my next bloom, add a little glue, lift up those petals, and just tuck that little rose right underneath. Now, again, it's going to take some time for this glue to set up. This glue, if you've ever worked with rubber cement, that's basically what this glue is like, rubber cement. So I tucked in 3 little blooms of those little spray roses. Next, I'm going to come in with these sweet little mini carnations. Now, of course, I am just playing with flowers. You can choose whatever little blooms you want. Smaller blooms are always better. I'm going to take that little carnation. I'm going to add, leaving that stem about 1.5 inches long. I'm going to add a little glue, tuck it right up underneath my ranunculus. I'm going to trim this stem just a smidge. Add just a touch of glue to that stem. And just tuck it in. It's a little long. My stem's a little long. Trim it again. And you can always pull it out because it doesn't stick. It doesn't stick quickly, so you can always readjust. Pull it out, trim up that stem, and tuck it in. Okay, so I don't love the size of that carnation, so I'm going to pull that out. I don't like it, so pull it out. If you don't like it, you don't have to leave it, okay? So I think I'm going to pull out that one too. I'm just going to go with the orange ranunculus and then the orange spray, the little hot pink spray roses. Next, we're going to come in with some greenery and some solidago. Here's where our yellow is going to come in. Let's go with the yellow solidago. You're going to play with it until you're happy. It's not right or wrong, guys. So if you don't like something, don't put it in there. The wonderful part is it's not stuck. So I just took and pulled off some of the little pieces of the solidago, just like that. I'm going to take and strip off those bottom leaves and the bottom little blooms. I'm going to trim it up. I'm going to add just a touch of glue to that stem, just like that. Just add just a little. And see how it might drip? So I'm going to set it back in my jar. Now I'm going to lift up my petals and tuck my little solidago in. Solidago is a type of aster. It holds up very well in corsages. You always want to make sure whatever you're using in your corsage holds up, because sometimes it doesn't. Some things are wilt prone, so you want something that can last out of water for a short, several hours. I'm taking that glue, just adding it just a touch to that stem. And tucking that right down into my corsage. Always have fun with your corsages. Be creative with color and style. You can always find different pictures online of different styles of corsages that you like. Again, there's no right or wrong. Have fun and be creative. All right, and you can see I'm adding glue to every element that I tuck in. Every single little piece that I tuck in, I'm adding just a touch of glue. Okay, next what I'm going to add is greenery. So I've added a ranunculus, I've added 3 little blooms of the hot pink spray roses, and less than half of a stem of the solidago aster. Next, we're going to come in with a little bit of greenery. I'm going to use some parvifolia. Nope, it's actually gun-eye eucalyptus. So it's just a small eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is, you don't have to use euc. It's what I had in the cooler that was small enough to tuck in. And I think it's really pretty. And it's a fun little element. I'm taking my scissors and just cutting it into small little pieces. I'm going to strip off those bottom leaves, just like I did the solidago aster. Add a touch of glue to that stem. Lift up those blooms and tuck that right down into your design. Now you can absolutely, if you like bling, you can absolutely tuck in some rhinestones if you wanted to. You can tuck in feathers. It's really, everything is about your style. So whatever kind of style that you're going for, you can absolutely tuck all the bling and all the things right down into the design. And there is our finished little wrist corsage. Now this one's a little flat, meaning that it doesn't have a whole lot of depth to it. It's a little bit flat, but it's because my ranunculus is a fairly flat flower, but you can kind of see it's a little flat. Now your flower arrangements, your designs don't have to be quite this this flat. They can have some depth. It's not going to hurt anything, but this very easily slides right onto your wrist, and it's a very simple design, and it's easy to wear, and it works perfectly for whatever dance or event you're going to. Now this doesn't only have to be made for like prom or a dance. You can absolutely make a mother's corsage in the same way. If you don't like ribbon, you don't have to add ribbon. And you can see that my ribbon, it doesn't show a whole lot in the design. It's just a little sparkly element that we tucked in. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me this afternoon. If you have any questions about how we do things here at Flowers by the Bunch, you can always ask. We would love to answer any questions you might have. If there's something you'd like to see us make, please drop it in the comments for us below. I am so happy to do a tutorial if you have any questions about anything in particular. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up. The more you interact with our videos, the more our platform pushes us out, so we would love it if you would do that for us. If you have not subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button right down below. If you'll hit the bell, you'll get notifications for when we have brand new videos. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we will see you soon.